engaging classroom where learning meets fun. As you might already recall, this is the part 10 of the fabulously detailed Google Slide series. Okay, sorry, that was a bit of random pop-up, but anyways, continuing on. So, as promised last week, I'm here and I'm gonna show you how to perform animation. Now, before that, first, a little bit of announcements. Firstly, thank you so much for your support. I have currently 26 subscribers. I'm not sure if it changed or not. I'm sorry. But when I'm recording this, I have 26 subscribers and I'm so grateful. But as you might have already seen my post, Did You Know is gonna start when I finally have 30 subscribers. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already and share it to your loved ones so that they can get curious and learn more important and new and interesting things. But anyways, another thing is that you might have noticed after January, I have stopped doing the cultural event festival. You know, the shorts which I make? Well, the thing is, I'm not really getting that much high reviews over it. I'm not seeing much results. So therefore, I parked it for a little while, and if I see my previous shorts are getting a lot of views, then obviously don't worry. Loads of views and likes, then don't worry, I will start it again. So, now, without further delay, let's start with our lesson. So, first things first. So, first of all, if you haven't seen my previous videos, but you know a bit of Google Slide already, then it's perfectly fine. You can see this video automatically. But if you don't know about Google Slides at all, I would recommend you. Sorry, again, a bit of pop-ups and stuff, you know. Okay, so if you haven't watched Google Slides already or don't know about it, then I recommend you going to my first video and first taking a look at it. It helps it a lot since you will already know the common features of Google Slides. Another thing is that we were making this sort of thingy, you know, a slideshow, and I expect you to be doing this along with me. You're not just saying me do it, but you're doing it as well. So, first of all, I will go to this one because we have a lot of stuff down here. Sorry, this one. So, let us check one by one all of them out. So, how do I go to animate first? That's now a very grave question. How do I go to the animate button? So, first of all, I click the thing before that, do you know what's the meaning of animate? That is correct. You might not know. So first, let's see what's it meaning. So if you take a look at my screen first, animate basically means to bring to life. But not that, obviously. This one. Give a film or character, or in our case an element, the appearance of movement using animation techniques. You know, so that's what we're gonna do. So, first of all, we're gonna click on it. We're gonna try and make it move. And as soon as we click on it, there can be two types. If we click on an element like a picture or a video, then we get this option and we can just click animate down here. But if we select a piece of text, for example, we get this option, and obviously you can't see animate down here. But if you see there's 3 little dots there, if you click on it, you get a couple of options and you select on the animate. But to make stuff simpler, I'm gonna show it with the video. You can do whichever one you want, it's your choice, or you can use it for both. So I'm gonna click on animate. Yeah. So I have this. This is what it shows me. Now I can do a several of things. Wait. So I have selected this down here. Now I didn't want to do it with the video. I want to do it with this. So I've selected this down here. So what we can do is we have a couple of options here. So we have appear, we have disappear, we have fade in, we have fade out, we have flying from left, flying from right, flying from bottom, flying from top, fly out to left, fly out to right, fly out to bottom, fly out to top, zoom in, zoom out, spin. Do you have anything else down there? No, that's it, I think. Yep, that's it. So now, suppose, how is it gonna appear? It's just gonna come there. So let's see. If we play, I click on it and it just appears. Another option is to disappear, which is basically the same. I'm not gonna show every single of them now. So it's gonna stay there when we open the slide, but then I click on it, boom, it disappears. Simple. Now I'm gonna show some very basics. One is fade in. Now in fade in, we have a couple of options. We can make it fast, we can make it really slow, like it's gonna fade in for like 5 seconds. We can make it really fast, like in 0.1 seconds, flash of an eye, it's gonna fade off. I'm gonna keep it fast, slow, so kind of medium, so that you can see it. So here, and I'm gonna click on it, and yep. Now, I fade out is gonna be basically the same, but it disappears instead of appearing. Next, I'm gonna try out one flying from left. Again, I can select the speed. So I'm just gonna keep it a medium. So I'm gonna click and see, it's taking its time. So same with other fly-ins, bottom left. And same with the fly out. It just goes out that way. Next, we have zoom in. Do you know what's the difference between zoom in and zoom out? Please do not mind. So zoom in and zoom out both change the magnification level of a display. So zoom in is basically it gets large from small size, and then zoom out means it gets small from large size, if you get what I mean. So I'm just gonna try zoom in. Again, I can select the speed. I click on play, click, zooms in. For your convenience, I'm also gonna show you zoom out. Big size, and then it goes to nothing. Right, pretty simple. And last but not least, we have spin, which we can again select the speed of, so nothing to worry about. I can go play. It's just gonna spin, that's it. Another feature that we have that suppose, okay, I like this one, I'm keeping it, but then I want to select another option. I can select on this, and then I can click on add animation. Then as usual, I can select, for example, zoom in. But next, I wonder, since it's the title, this should zoom in before that, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? So I'm gonna drag this to the top. Sorry. And that's it. No worries, nothing at all. Now I have another feature down here which says on click feature. So what do I select? Is it with on click, or is it after previous, or is it with previous? So for example, I select with previous and just see the magic, shall we? If I click on play, and then it's gonna go to an empty page and both of them zooms in at the same time. But since it's faster than this, it's gonna be like that. Now, if I stop it and try after previous, and then I click on play. So I go boom, and then I go yes. I didn't have to click it. It did it automatically. That's it. Very, very simple. So that's that. I don't think you're gonna have any questions after this. So with that, I'd like to take your leave today. Until next time, it's me, Shayanita, dropping out. Bye-bye.